Hey, this is PH. Welcome to an episode of Confession. I'm going to be doing a little thing about walking the walk, talking the talk. Um, how I got from point A to point B. Just something about me, I guess. It's really late at night. I can't sleep. Just got my wisdom teeth out yesterday. So, but walking the walk and talking the talk. I just got back from a film festival tour around U.S. I went to the National Writers Conference. I went to another film festival. Saw some family. Went to Canada International Film Festival. And when I was there, I ended up going to some lectures, panels, and recently I just attended some of the Input conference in Calgary, and uh, you know, walking the walk, talking the talk. You're going to these festivals, you're trying to find out who the professionals are, and learn from them, and also find out who can help you get to the next level. At the end of the day, it's all up to you. Uh, the entertainment industry is an industry full of a lot of people trying to figure it out. That's the best way I can explain it. They understand one side of the industry, but they're very egotistical. I've been in a city now for over 6 months. Got pulled off the street uh, onto a music video. Ended up rapping with some people and consistently performing. And every time I asked and reached out and even tried to help out, um, my hand got slapped. But I'm still talking the game that I've talked since day one. So this is one thing about walking the walk and talking the talk. People miss out on opportunities because of their ignorance. Uh, People only want to handle you when they want to handle you, and they're not willing to meet you halfway. It's sad. But after these festivals and conferences, I realized my level of filmmaking and everything I've gone through. I've been training for 6 years, packed my bag, not knowing a soul, with a little bit of film school underneath me, and then went out to LA. And when I went to LA, I realized that my studying and my ability was at a level that was up here, where everybody was competing down there. But because I'm up here, I'm automatic competition, rivalry, and people were trying to get over me and get up on me. So I ended up dealing with very suppressive environments. A lot of people looking to take advantage of me. Not a lot of people looking to help me out and support me. Support's, I think, the proper word. Because when you're supporting somebody, you're putting them up. And you're looking up and you're helping them achieve those goals of why they're up there. And I've supported a lot of people, and I've been there for a lot of people in this industry. Uh, all right, now I'm sitting on a catalog of my own screenplays. I have a very, very strong reel, um, stronger credits that build every day. It's just sad that it took me this long to be able to do a craft that I'm naturally talented in. It's sad that it took me this long to get to a point where people will look at me legitimately. And I haven't really done much different since day one. I'm still pitching some of the same scripts that I was pitching that people wouldn't even read. And they're winning awards now. Uh, you know, I end up name dropping a lot because I didn't believe, because of my environment, that some people would come into my life and give me the advice and the guidance that they gave me in their busy life. And telling me that they're willing to be part of my life if I hit a mark. Well, I can tell you that I've hit a lot of marks in my career, and a lot of people told me a lot of marks to hit, and I didn't just hit, I destroyed them. But the person was never there. But at the end of the day, if you're able to walk the walk and talk the talk, And remember, you have to do the walking. A lot of people just do this. You got to do the groundwork. You got to put out the groundwork. Nobody can stop you. You are your own most powerful person, and we used to live in a world where ignorance was bliss. Now transparency is power. As somebody that's been transparent because of my bipolar my whole life, living with my emotions on my sleeves, as some people would say, I'm going to read a little bit more about depression and mania, of why they happen to, it's a disorder, not a disease. And mine came from environmental and social. It sucks being an attractive male at 28 years old. I've dated a couple girls in my life. Never had a steady girlfriend. I'm been very career oriented. I'm the youngest out of three. I've been busting my ass trying to find out what I'm meant to do in this world. And when I did, it still didn't matter because it was unbelievable. Kept on building my resume, building my skills, building my talents. Because I saw and I recognized. But it was a very bipolar world for me because I was being put on a pedestal. Then also I was taken down off that pedestal. But nobody was ever showing me the in between. So I got to see who the fakes were and why they're considered fakes. Who the real people were. Who the grinders were. Who are just the naturally talented, gifted people. And who are the people who just luck the fuck out in this industry. I dropped certain names because people actually requested me to do it. And seriously, Roddy Piper and Kemp Valley asked me to use their name consistently. Roddy and I have a back history of, he knew my mom before he met me, and I kind of was the completion of his journey. Kemp Valley, I ended up shooting one of his last interviews ever, and it was all for a friend. And I did all these projects for free, and I did all this stuff for free when I met these guys. And I asked people to, meet up with me halfway, right? I asked them to do little things here and there, for my time to respect my time. And a lot of things really fell down, sadly enough. So I have a lot of work that's just sitting around on other people's hands because I went to support. When push came to shove, it is what it is. And it's just sad that these people, they've lost out on a solid person, a solid friend, a solid individual who tries their best to keep their word because of jealousy. They say you see green with envy, but also green is the color of love too. Well, the biggest thing about this confession today is be you. Be a legend. Be something that's worth being written about. Not imagination, which we all have and we all have access to it. But be somebody that changes the world. Go out and change one person's life. And how can you do that? Simple enough. It's just by being there. And this is coming from somebody that deals with consistent depression, and this is my biggest issue. Because I'm always there for people. That's the root of my sadness. This is PH and my confession. Aloha.